Hey guys, and welcome back to We What. We are on episode 7. We've got some special guests with us today. We've got JT for Arsenal. We have got AK for Man United. We've also got Rael for Arsenal. And last but definitely not least, we've got Dens for Arsenal. Right, as always,
Too
guys.
many Arsenal.
Well, you know, there's a lot to talk about this week. So
Are you feeling
there's a lot to
claustrophobic,
unwrap.
bro?
I know you got a lot to say as well.
claustrophobic.
So
It's just me.
yeah,
Well, if you
don't worry,
suffocate,
stand
trust
your
me, we're not
ground.
going to say anything, man.
So, starting off with you, AK, because you know, return. I think the people have missed you, you know.
Yeah, I'm back.
they have. All right, cool. So, starting off with you, how do you feel about your team's performance? You guys played Chelsea,
Yeah.
and did they meet your expectations?
First of all, for all of that, condolences to my dog, Ten Hag. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That was my guy. He had to go, but he's still my guy, man.
Yeah.
That was still my gaffer for that 2.5 years, so big respect to him. You know what I'm saying? He's always welcome back to come watch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no bad blood, no hard feelings. But I think the performance was flat,
Okay.
to be honest. But Man United Chelsea is always flat. Like it always disappoints. Like 9 times out of 10, it's the most drawn game in Premier League history. So I didn't expect much. However, we're at home. You know what I'm saying? So the first half it wasn't great. It was boring, but I feel like a draw was a fair result.
Okay.
I don't think Chelsea deserved to lose, but I don't think we deserve to lose. So all in all, I feel like it was a fair result. Yeah. So that was my thoughts on the match.
Okay. Rael, how do you feel about Arsenal, Newcastle, and Champions League if you want to talk about it?
Listen, we've been flat. I'll be real. We've been flat. I'm not one of them fans that's gonna get too worried because I feel like a year ago we was in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
I think the only difference from last year to this year is we're 3 points better off last year. But listen, I have faith in these players, innit? And people talk about lack of creation and all of that. It's lack of creation from the middle of the park. We are creating from the wide areas, just not the middle of the park.
Okay.
We just need to put the ball in the back of the net. Yesterday was testament to that. Like
Yeah.
Newcastle,
Yeah.
Newcastle. If we got something from that, that's a proper smash and grab.
Yeah.
Yesterday, if we went to 1-1 or 2-1, no one would have said anything like we
No.
deserve it. Or
Exactly.
get away with it. So Chelsea on Sunday. Innit?
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Dens.
Adding on to that, as you said, the creativity is from the wings. But I feel like we've been figured out. That's my problem. If you see in the Newcastle game, Martinelli, Livramento had him in his back pocket, had him in all pockets. I'm not gonna lie, and you know it's kind of getting obvious now that when we don't have an Odegaard or someone in the middle setting the play, or we're not scoring from open play anymore. Why? Because everyone knows that we're either gonna go to Saka or Martinelli to try to get the ball in and hope for a cross or something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like Saka was double teamed yesterday against Inter. Double team. As soon as he got the ball, they double teamed him every single time. I don't know if you guys clocked that.
It's every game.
It's every game, but that was deep. Like the way that they double teamed them yesterday, you can tell that they figured us out and they already know what our game plan is when we don't have any creativity in the middle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They know Saka's the guy to go to. They know they doubled him and he couldn't do anything.
So
You know what I'm
Arsenal
saying?
one-trick pony.
At the moment, that's how I'm seeing it. Like not too much, but I'm not gonna lie. Like
This is
you know,
being honest.
I'm being
no
honest.
Odegaard, no party.
Listen, I'm being honest. Like at the end of the day, and Arteta's making like changes like too late. And you know, if someone's not performing for 2-3 games in a row, why are we not making changes?
Who's the someone?
Don't even get me started. With that.
Trossard.
That's Trossard. Trossard and
Trossard is an
Martinelli.
impact sub.
Exactly.
He is not a starter.
Exactly. You
Like-
Yeah,
can,
obviously Odegaard's injured though, isn't it?
Give
Yeah,
Waniri
but-
a chance then.
and
He's
you know,
17 years
even-
old.
No,
It
but
does-
bro,
I
even
don't wanna hear that.
when we brought in Gabby Jesus, yeah, you could see that there was a little bit of a change there because you know you can create something. We don't need to put him in the striker's position. Put him somewhere where because he's good with the ball. Put him somewhere and he can maybe create something. I don't know. Do something. Start Sterling. I don't know. He wasn't doing really well, whatever. But Martinelli's not performing. I don't know. Do something. Like don't wait till the 80th minute and then bring on Ethan and then basically just say what like let's go try to grab a point off
Right.
this. Like you know what I mean? It's not enough
Fair
for
enough.
me personally. But yeah, that's me.
JT. Lost for
You
words.
see when it rains, it pours, man.
Don't do that.
when it rains, it pours.
Don't do that.
Now, Carl, you see last week here, man, coming, smiling, happy. It's like title charge. Still can win the league. Still had the belief we can win the league. Even now, I can't lie. Part of me don't on the route of the season. I still think. Listen, I still think we
They
can win
hate
the league.
real,
innit?
man.
Newcastle, yeah, I can't lie. That's always a sticky one. Still going up to the northeast. I think it was a couple years ago now where we had that crunch time top 4 clash. Top 4 clash here when we were in the running for top 4 versus Tottenham. We went up to Newcastle, we lost.
And Shaka said, if you're old enough, if you ain't got the balls, stay at home.
listen,
You're a big man. I remember. And you lot got onto him.
Cool. And then the year after that, we won, but then last season we lost in that crazy game where I don't know if it should have been a goal or now. So this year we go to Newcastle. Obviously, last season we lost to them, then we beat them 4-1, and then they just always fired up to play us with that whole minute.
That's
Yeah,
weird, isn't
it is weird. It's weird. It's very hard to get a point over there, but when they come to the
Especially at
Emirates, they get
12:30
smashed
on a Saturday.
every time.
Yeah. You don't want to go there, innit?
No.
Them man were up for it, and I can't lie. The goal they scored in it was just like kind of like old school,
Yeah, just
Nothing
whip
we
it
could have
in.
done there.
Win the
There's
second-
actually
Yeah,
nothing
I
we
don't
could
think
have
there's
done
nothing we
about
could
that.
Win the jewels. Wing on the
Get
right
out-
side.
Get out to the right winger. First
Yeah.
time cross.
Yeah,
Is
that cross was
header.
bad though.
I can't
Yeah,
lie.
it was
I
a
can't lie.
bad
The
cross.
cross, yeah.
Bad.
How did you go there? Bad man.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah, it's a bad
Right
cross.
on the money.
Literally, yeah. There was
It's
nothing we
like
could
right
have done.
between the two centre backs, innit? You see, it's like he showed us that's what we need up front. Innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliance
Exactly.
out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Okay.
If we were to sign a striker to.
I've been
solve
screaming
this
he's
little
at
crisis.
He's
Time.
one of my names. Or
I've been
something.
screaming. I was screaming
I
him.
That you want up front, yeah?
Yeah.
I think amongst Arsenal fans, like in the fan base, is highly recognised that he's the dream signing.
He would be.
You think so? Over
100
Gyökeres?
Yes.
And
It's them
Šeško?
In my
It's them
opinion,
two.
yeah.
I think for me, Gyökeres, yeah.
Šeško's like third out of the three.
Gyökeres should come
I
into
think,
United
nah,
in
I
the
think
summer.
Isaac-
He's
I
not
think Isaac will be
coming.
on.
Yo, listen.
You think it's not coming?
Apparently, rumor has it that he ain't coming. So.
You're excited, innit? Let's see if that happens.
It's not going
Do you think I wouldn't be surprised if that happened?
He said,
Yeah.
yeah, if I knew Ruben was thinking, I would have come.
Exactly.
Alright.
Yeah,
Bro,
they
he's
love
coming.
him over in sports, man. They
Xerxes
love
out,
him.
Ruben, not Ruben, Gyökeres in, watch.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's had a great season in it, but like for me personally, Isaac's available. Pay that money, go get him in it.
Yeah.
But
You probably fit into
Agreed.
the system, innit?
But on to the title charge of us, yeah. I can't lie, I ain't giving up hope yet. I ain't giving up.
No, actually, I don't think
I
it's too
shouldn't.
early
I ain't
still
giving
to
up. You
give
know what it
Because
is?
look at City now.
We can see how things change in the Premier League, innit? Like, don't get me wrong, if we were like further into the season and we had to make up like 7-point gap, I'd be like, yeah, forget it. But all the guys coming back, Moreno, innit? Like, I can't lie.
Don't. No. Do you know
listen,
what?
Patience will feed
I don't
you.
like the way everyone's
Hey,
treating
listen,
Marino. I don't like it.
Alright, listen. The
Alright,
problem,
Crystal, he's not a shit player.
The,
He's not shit.
the
He's
problem
not
with
shit.
Moreno, yeah, I don't think it's like the fans hate the player in it because they want to get behind him.
No,
It's more
let
the
me tell you
fact,
something.
the ambition.
Go
Because
on.
you wanted
Go on,
that.
Shan.
Go and search up Marino's name on Twitter right now and see how much hate the
No,
guy's
it's
getting.
because, shall I
hate
tell you what it is? It's because you're trying to
No,
put
but-
it, Erdegaard's out, you're trying to replace a
Yeah.
very creative
Good
player
player
with-
with
a
someone who's
defensive-
good, who's
Yeah.
going to play, basically playing one of the defensive roles.
yeah.
What are you
You know
expecting?
what it is with Moreno? I think it's more the fact that this is now the third left centre mid we bought, like, to play in our system, left centre mid. Because we had Vieira when Xhaka was there. We signed Havertz to replace Xhaka. Now we signed Moreno to replace Xhaka.
Yeah.
And like Moreno ain't like, don't get me wrong, he's like done his thing over in Spain and he was like part of the national team, like off the bench, innit? And he seemed like a solid guy there. But he's not like the wow signing you
Judge
want.
him when
No,
Erdegaard
but
comes back.
listen,
That's what I'm
for the
thinking.
window we had after getting 89 points and finishing close to City, you don't have been like, okay, cool. The midfielder we need to get now to
Is
close the
Moreno.
gap is Moreno.
Exactly.
And that's the problem.
Then
the fan,
go
that's
complain. Go complain to your sporting
No, but
director.
I think we
he's let-
shouldn't be so
he's let-
harsh.
he's not
because
around no more.
He hasn't been played in his
And why do you
position.
think that
I feel like
is?
until
No, but-
he's actually been played in his
No, but
position,
the
then we
thing
can
is,
start
yeah,
judging.
Thank
Arsenal
you.
fans are being harsh on Moreno, like myself included, because we're not happy with the fact that we come so close to winning the league last year and we turn around and sign Moreno. No one would have mentioned
Blame Edu then.
But I wouldn't even be
I'm not mad at the signing.
I'd be mad at
After
the
last
season, I'm not mad at
Sterling
it.
signing.
But when you
For
said
me,
Moreno,
the Sterling signing
I
is
wouldn't
what
have
you should be
said
mad at,
him.
not Marino.
I wouldn't have said him with the
Okay,
money that
and
we
that's
have.
the problem
But
most
I'm not
Arsenal
mad
fans
at
have.
it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm mad at Sterling. That's what I'm
No,
mad
that's
at. Because our
No, but
attack
that's
is
the
our problem.
most Arsenal
Do you get
fans
it?
have.
No,
Like,
no, that's
we've got
true.
self-inflicted issues.
Yeah.
But as much as like Arteta, yeah, like I credit him for the rebuild, overseeing the rebuild, got us challenging. Obviously, like the trophies, I believe they're coming in due time, innit? The biggest problem I have with him is like how he's profiled and built the midfield.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you are now signing another left centre mid to replace Xhaka, and he don't look any better than Xhaka, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Still early days of him. But I don't look at him and I'm like, okay, this is someone I can, you know what I mean, get back to take us to the next level. And I can't blame Moreno for the fact that he's now at Arsenal. like having the job to take us to the next level because that's on Arteta, innit?
Yeah.
Moreno's just simply coming in it. I have to look at Arteta and be like, what did you see in Moreno to bring him in so we can get closer to a
I
league
think
title?
he's cold.
innit?
He
But
just
when
needs to
I'm
play in
watching
his
him, I'm
position,
thinking, like,
man.
what's this guy doing?
Do you know what it is?
Give him time,
Give him
give him
time,
But,
man.
but you
Give him
say
time,
give him
bro.
time. The brother's 28 years.
Nah.
I
Yeah,
want to
but-
win now.
No,
We in win now mode.
Give him time.
We in
I'm
win
not
now
hearing
mode.
that.
And
He's
you
one
said-
of- he's one of them Arsenal fans.
I'm
Nah,
not
but-
hearing
but-
that.
You know what? I
He's a good
agree.
player.
I don't think it was the right signing
Yeah.
for us in that particular time.
Hopefully
I'm
it
not.
works out.
I'm still not mad at it because I feel like he is a good player. But it's just it's just as
That's a
backup,
player you needed.
It's just the system that Arteta wanted to build was a defensive one, and he wanted to do the whole set piece thing. And as you said before, like off camera, listen, it shouldn't be the one thing that it shouldn't be our only kind of like strategy.
Yeah, it
Do you
shouldn't.
know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be it should be something we have in our back pocket. Do you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be
100%.
our go-to to just do set pieces.
Because
and
listen,
headers and stuff.
Rice plays
Do you know what I'm
every
saying?
single match. Partey's legs are not
Exactly,
the best.
that's what I'm saying. So
you're
I'm not.
gonna
That's
need
the reason
someone
why
off
I'm
the
not
bench.
mad at it. That's why I'm not mad at it.
But he's got warmer as the season's gone on.
Yeah, I know, but his injury record's not great.
With the signings, yeah, not even signings. With like the starting 11 now, yeah, I feel like Trossard, yeah, impact sub in it. Last season, 12th man, like coming off the bench, getting goals, got a big goal against Bayern Munich. Starting when we have to start him here and there, but now been regularly starting and shoehorned into like the 10 position or alongside Havertz. It's just not working out. And I can't blame Trossard for his performances when the manager keeps on playing him there. You know what I mean?
That's not
'Cause
an excuse, man.
Arteta has seen it don't work. We have all seen it don't work. And yet he's still doing it.
We also saw that it worked. PSG, for example.
Oh, bro, listen, this is like the worst PSG side in like since the
No, but you
Qatar
still
thing.
have
Yeah,
to
but
go
it's
out
still-
there and
yeah.
No, but
do what he
it's
did.
a bad PSG side though.
You still got to go out there and
but
perform.
yeah, but that's one game. You can't hang on to like one game. You're just like each and every week, innit?
Do you know what it is?
So Trossard being in the 10 or up front in the 4-4-2 or 4-2-4, whatever he's trying to do now, it's not working.
So sorry, just moving on from that, yeah. To the Chelsea United match, well, United Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you think, obviously you're not a Chelsea fan, but do you think, because I saw someone talk about this on Twitter, that when it comes to like the big teams, Palmer can't perform at his best level, or like it's like he gets shy or something? I don't know. So what was your opinion of his performance in that match?
It was terrible. He let down my bet, literally. He let me down.
Everyone's
He let me down for
accumulating.
£1,000.
You saw that in the
What?
Liverpool
Yeah,
game as
bro.
well, though.
What did you expect from him?
Just literally a shot on target. I would have got £1,000.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it. Everything else came just him. Like, I was
Yeah.
fuming.
And like you said as well, Liverpool.
But I should have saw it
yeah.
coming because away from home, Big Six, like, he doesn't perform. And
He doesn't.
it's like last season, it's like people kind of didn't expect that from him, but now it's like you plan for Palmer. I'm saying, so against Liverpool at Anfield, he was missing. Old Trafford missing, but he's playing against Ugarte and Casemiro. It's hard.
Yeah.
But like now people expect stuff of him. Carragher said he's the best player in the league. I don't know, it's a bit too
Yeah,
early,
I
but
don't know.
English pundits love to like jump the gun. He's not even better than Saka yet. So how can he be the best player in the league?
Yeah.
That's
Do you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
I hate it
that.
when they said that, because when Saka did like, there's a couple of games he didn't perform against like the Big Six or whatever,
Yeah.
and everyone was on his neck. No one ever like came on Palmer the way they came on Saka.
Yeah.
And I highlighted this against the Liverpool game. I said it like he went missing. His passes weren't going through. He kept on losing the ball. I think he even got bodied a couple of times. I was just thinking, nah, man, how can you compare this guy
They're
to
calling
Saka,
him
my
a
star boy?
3 o'clock guy.
How
Like,
dare
you know,
I saw that. Yeah.
you know when no one's watching the match
Yeah.
on TV
Exactly.
and you look at the thing,
Exactly.
oh, Palmer goal and assist, oh, yeah, best player in the league. But
Exactly.
when it's Super
They like to
Sunday,
jump
4
the gun
o'clock,
too
Anfield
much,
away,
man.
or
They
Trafford
always
away,
do that.
everyone's
I
watching.
can't
The
lie.
lights are here.
You
Like,
get shy.
Cole Palmer, do something.
Yeah.
You guys
He's shy, man.
He's not better than Saka.
No,
yet.
no,
Talk
we're
too
being
much.
harsh.
On
We're
Sunday
being harsh
still.
here, but I'm only being harsh because of how people get on Saka. Like.
No.
That's the
Yeah,
only reason why I'm
that's-
being
yeah.
harsh.
But
I rate Palmer, just for the
He's
record.
cold.
I rate,
Like,
he's
of
very,
course.
very
He's
good.
got a very high ceiling.
But Saka's another level.
Yeah.
100%,
in
and
my
I don't
opinion.
like the fact that people try to compare them. Saka can perform in front of Big
Exactly.
Six.
Look what he did
Saka's a
against
bad
Liverpool.
boy.
man.
No,
but
Look what he did to
boy.
Robertson.
Nah,
bro.
but you know what it
Look what he
is?
did to Robertson. That's all I'm
Palmer,
gonna
like,
say.
in the Big Six, I can't lie. You can't put it all on him because he's like the face of that.
You're
team.
just talisman,
No.
bro.
But you can't put it all on him though.
No, but that's how it
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
though.
but
That's how it
he
goes.
takes that position though.
but you're just putting all the blame on like.
No.
Palmer.
I'm just looking at his
blame.
individual
I know, but
performance.
it's just
Yeah.
individual performance. But I'm looking at it as like Maresca, yeah, like that should be like strike one. Like Chelsea fans should give him strike one for that performance at Man United, didn't it? Because he went and got knocked out in the Carabao Cup to Newcastle, leading up to that game. Rested all the players, didn't play the big players in that Carabao Cup, and then obviously now he's played all the big players for that Man United game, and they didn't win that Man United game. So I'm looking at that game where it was a draw as Maresca. Like you need to ask questions about him more so than Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer's earned his grace.
I was just looking at his individual performance.
Yeah,
Like,
in
I
front
didn't
of
see
Big
much
Six,
from him.
yeah.
Aside from the manager, you're still a footballer. Manager don't give you your talent.
I don't think he done anything. Like he
He didn't do nothing.
But
Like,
wait,
for
wait,
the
wait.
best player in the
like-
league or best player in your team.
When a team performs bad, they always look at the people that they rely on.
Do you know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
most. You understand?
I
And,
think
and
that's
for
why
I
Chelsea,
looked at individual performance. Someone like
Exactly.
Moises Caicedo, he
Exactly.
was outstanding.
He was outstanding, and he's
Yeah.
been outstanding
But he's been
recently.
outstanding this year. I think with Palmer, okay, he didn't perform like as well as you guys expected him. I think he's earned that grace.
Yeah,
in
yeah, no,
his-
he has.
in his big
No,
away
he has,
games.
yes, yes,
of course.
yes,
To
yes.
not be like the
No,
man
he has,
carrying,
he has. No,
because
he has.
No,
he
no,
has,
you
he has.
remember there's games last year. Like last year, they went to Old Trafford and got battered by you, man, innit?
Yeah,
And he was like the only Chelsea player that had any attacking threat.
fair enough.
So I feel like, okay, cool. He didn't perform as well as you guys wanted him. I feel like he's earned that grace, innit?
No, he has.
Fair
he has.
enough.
Yes.
Like as I
But
said,
the numbers say otherwise.
What about him not performing in the Big Six?
Because that's what we'll come to. If we're here next year, we're gonna look
But
at
you're
the
looking
numbers,
at it.
0, 0,
You're
0.
looking at it as a big. You're looking at it as a side that have struggled against Man United. They ain't won there since like 2012, 2013, and they got a draw. Last year they got thrashed, and then obviously because he's the face, you'll just be like, okay, cool. Palmer's fraud. He can't do it against the top six.
Yeah, he's
Blah
a
blah blah.
fraud, man.
no, 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 no.
You're saying
He's not a fraud. No one
this
said he's
guy
a
put him a
fraud.
3
Yeah.
o'clock guy.
No one called him a
that's
fraud.
what
No,
they
no,
said.
that's what the internet's saying. That's what the
No,
streets
but
are
no one
saying.
look at
That's
the
what the
stats.
streets are saying.
Old
cool.
Trafford,
Let me
Anfield,
ask you.
Etihad.
Is Palmer a 3 o'clock guy? Yes or no?
Somewhat.
Somewhat, yes. I like that.
I don't know.
Somewhat.
I don't
much
agree with
agenda.
that.
That's too
personally.
harsh because he's a good
That's a bit
player.
harsh.
harsh.
That's a bit
That's
harsh.
too
Like, I wouldn't agree
Somewhat.
with that.
The only reason I say somewhat is because I see him doing it. Obviously, they're not in the big Europe right now, and he's not even in their squad. But
For the European.
from January, he will be in. And I know if Chelsea get caught semis, finals, it will be because of him. So those big games, I know he'll turn up. But when you look at it against Arsenal, he even played against Arsenal like that.
That's coming Sunday.
So that's
Yeah, Sunday.
So
Also,
if you
we'll
look at
see.
against
Yeah,
the
so
big teams,
you know what?
it's not quite there yet. Having said that, it's only a year and a bit.
Do you think you outperform like Saka on Sunday?
Oh, please. What
No,
kind of
no,
question
no,
is that?
I don't
I'm
even
just
want to talk
asking
about
a
this. I'll be
question.
real.
What kind of
Every
question
time
is that?
every time I talk about something
just
like
asking
this,
a
yeah,
question.
he ends up performing. That I think I said that about Jackson one time, and he ended up performing. I'm not
Do you
hearing.
think he'll perform?
Let's just wait, man. Let's not talk about
Forget
that.
comparing him to Saka. Do you think he'll perform on Sunday against Arsenal? Yes or no?
It's not that easy.
Oh my God.
It's not that
Just-
easy.
just
The
be
only reason
Arsenal.
it's not that easy
Why?
is because Arsenal are in a bit of a struggle. So I think the pressure
Okay.
is slightly on us, despite being away.
So if
slightly
he
on us,
plays,
like-
because you've heard about him being injured this week, I think
I think he might.
if
I think-
Arsenal go Stamford Bridge on Sunday and they don't show up, they start slow like they did last year. They allow Chelsea to play with
Yeah.
confidence early, get on the ball earlier.
Yeah, we'll be in trouble.
I think we'll be in trouble.
100%.
I think Palmer will
can't
be
sit
the
back.
difference maker. in that
Absolutely.
game.
Yeah,
So
we-
if we don't go there with like urgency to
Win, yeah.
win the first ball, second balls, obviously play our football, establish ourselves in the game. I think
We're gonna win
Palmer's
that game though. I'm just saying that right now.
Listen.
I'm saying it. Arsenal always play good against Chelsea. I'm just letting you know
No, I
that.
can't lie, we
we
gotta win the game,
we
though.
always do well against Chelsea. I'm not
Well,
even.
spot me.
I'm telling you, we're gonna win this game. I'm telling you, we're gonna go there and know the urgency of that
clip's
win,
gonna look
and we're gonna
nice
take the
if you
win.
don't
I'm
win.
telling you now.
Alright,
You guys have
we'll
heard
see.
it here. You've heard it
We're
here.
gonna win
We're
that
gonna win that
match.
Guys,
But I think,
Alright.
I think we have to though.
Yeah, we got
so-
the
If we don't beat
Moving on
Chelsea-
from that, guys. This is another question for United, right? Because I really want to know what your thoughts are on Xerxes, because I've been seeing like Trossard, like Cole Palmer. I've been seeing a lot of talk about him being a terrible signing for United, as in like who scouted him. He's slow.
That was me
I
that said
saw
that.
this.
I
I
said
saw.
that.
Yeah, it was you. I saw a snip, like a video on Twitter of him. He was through on goal. He got basically to the line, the goal line, and someone intercepted him before.
Do you know what it is?
How?
He's got good feet.
Is it not preseason?
It wasn't
Like,
preseason.
no.
It was ba-
It was
against-
a
I swear it was at Bayern, innit?
It was
But I
at
don't know
Bayern,
if it
yeah.
was a preseason game or not.
I don't even know. But
Regardless of preseason,
he's a good footballer, but I don't feel like his style of play is suited to the Prem. I feel like it's more suited to like
suited to United.
La
We don't
Liga,
have a style.
Serie A, those
Agreed.
sort of. It's
Yeah.
like
Agreed.
in England, bro. You can't be a striker, especially now. Everyone plays lone strikers. Maybe like 20 years ago,
Yeah.
you play like a SS and then a number. He'll do well, but you need that pace. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's end-to-end football, it's transition football. He was through on goal against Chelsea.
Yeah.
He got caught.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
saw
But
that.
he is good with his feet. Like he could probably play number 10 because he's got good passing, good feet, good technique. His technical floor is very high. But I don't think he'll succeed at United. I hope I'm proved wrong because obviously he's our player, but I want to know who scouted him because how can you look at his profile and think this will suit Man United? I just
Can I counter that real quick?
Go on.
Yeah.
If you lot had the ball and teams were sitting off, he would bang.
Okay, but
You just don't have the ball.
Okay, exactly. That goes back to my point. Who scouted him? You know how we play. We don't have the ball most of the time.
It doesn't fit the strategy of Man United.
But you know what it is though with Xerxes. I think it's almost a thing where when you're looking at who to buy for Man United, because Man United ain't got like an established style of play,
Fair enough.
and you don't know what profiles to put in that United team because it's like this guy
it's
here,
mixed
this
up.
guy here. It's mission impossible almost.
That's-
He's probably
yeah.
thinking, Xerxes, someone Ten Hag knows, worked with before when he was a coach at Bayern. Let them link up again, and it could work. But when I watch Xerxes, obviously it's like, I think he's a good player now. And I think he would have fitted. He kind of reminds me of like, obviously not the same level, but it kind of reminds me of Firmino's at Liverpool, that type of guy.
It reminds me of Berbatov a bit.
Yeah, I don't
not
see
that type
Firmino in them. You know,
Nah, not
I'll
that
be
type
real
of
with you.
gunman, but like the guy who can literally get in there.
Yeah,
bring
it's just
guys
like, you
into
know, when
play,
you're
play the
defending,
football.
like you're getting pressure.
Yeah, 'cause-
if you launch it to him, you know he's gonna bring it down, control it, lay it off to someone.
Nah,
think
man,
it was early in the season against Palace here, where he was getting on the ball, playing like guys in
Yeah,
behind,
even Southampton, he played
yeah,
well.
and he's getting on the
Just
ball,
his finishing weren't
getting
there,
on
but
the
you could
turn.
tell he's good at
Like, you
football.
know-
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't-
yeah.
I wouldn't bring him in as someone like to score goals in it, but in like the right setup.
Nah, but if you're a
system.
striker, who else are you
Oh,
coming
yeah,
in for?
but that's the thing, though.
That's the way the position's changed, isn't it?
In the Prem, no one gets space. Do you understand? You don't have space in the Prem like you would in any other league. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
Capello said that too.
Exactly. And you see that in Sancho, how well he did at Dortmund. All the space he had to do whatever he needed to do. As soon as he came to the Prem, doesn't get that
So you
much
don't think
space.
Sancho's suited to the Prem?
I think he is in time, but he needs to adjust to the pace a little bit, in my opinion.
I feel like the only team he's suited to, funny enough, is City.
Yeah, to be fair, because they're always on the ball, innit? So that's different.
Chelsea maybe,
is
yeah.
experimental.
Yeah,
We'll see.
like they need to
Still
be
going on.
those type of players need to be in a team where they always have the ball, like you said. Like literally, I don't see him like in them tight positions getting the ball across like Jackson, like Nicholas Jackson's doing. I don't see him doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's too slow for that.
But
That's me personally.
his use is like kind of a lot of Arsenal fans are saying, get Xerxes as someone to replace Jesus because Jesus is coming towards like the end of his time, looking like a different player. So I can see like the similarities with what I've seen with Xerxes. He could be like that guy. He can lead the line, obviously not bad goals, but if he's creating, bringing people into play, laying the ball off to people, and he's got good first touch, good control, he could do something in it. But obviously when you're at United and you're a striker, they used to say strikers scoring goals, innit? So that's something United
Exactly.
fans
That's
aren't
true.
really going to take to you.
Yeah,
When they have a
that's
striker
true.
and they get him
That's
told,
true.
his strengths are bringing guys into play, laying the ball off, passing the ball, making space for the other runners.
Not trying to
United
hear it
fans
still.
ain't trying to hear that with a striker.
they're not.
So it's just one of them.
We'll see,
It's one of
though.
them ones where it's not like the greatest fit from that point of view.
I don't see him doing well in United though. I'll be real.
Well, get
But
rid of
who
it to make space.
does
Yeah, we need
well
Gyökeres,
in
space for
United, though?
Gyökeres.
Hey.
Now this is the problem though.
You're not getting Gyökeres.
Like, people be like Xerxes at United, but you look at all their signings right now, you're just like, apart from Mazwai, who's really doing well.
No, I get
You
it,
know
but
what
I
mean?
just
It's
don't.
United.
Yeah, it's true, but they need someone that's like, as you said, a Firmino. But I don't see him doing.
We've got a
much
director of
that.
football now, so all our signings, like, they had to fit a certain...
Did he not approve of the recent signing?
I don't think he had started yet.
Who's this, Dan Ashworth?
Yeah, he was on gardening leave.
But you know,
Well,
Go on, Chan.
2 points. Two last points I want to cover. Yeah, before we end this is, first of all, I don't know which one is more concerning. City's run right now. They've lost like 3 games. Their last 3 games.
Yeah.
Across all competitions, and Real Madrid as well. So
Let me talk
Real
about Madrid.
Let's start with Real Madrid then.
Let me talk about
With
Madrid.
yeah. Obviously, I think we all know what Madrid's problem is right now. But what you guys think is their problem, or what do you think the best solution is to their problem?
Real Madrid's problem is they don't have a style of play. Real Madrid's problem is they've been getting away with it for so long. They think
Facts.
it's worked this long, it can
Facts.
continue. Real Madrid are not that good. I'm telling you for free. Real Madrid are not
It's
that good at
crazy,
football.
isn't it?
Individually, they're
Everyone
good.
thought that
This is not just a season.
Listen,
I've
Real
watched that
Madrid
season.
have never
They've scraped-
actually been.
they've scraped
That's
in so
why
many
if you look at
times.
the league table don't lie. League table does not lie. They don't win that many leagues. Even the leagues that Ronaldo only won 2 leagues in the whole time he was in Madrid. By the way, Hope
yeah,
you
they
know
ain't
that.
retained the titles.
They've never retained a title in like 20
It's
years.
17 years.
There's no stat. Ancelotti said something. It's like before all our goals, go and watch 10 seconds before. Like, you never even know we're going to score.
You
You never even know we're going to score because they don't even know how they're going to score, but they get away with it somehow. And if you're winning all these Champions Leagues, who's really going to say anything?
Who's going to question?
true.
Yeah.
And then now you brought in more Galacticos. Mbappe's come. Mbappe should have come in 2022.
Yeah.
Yes.
You brought him in
Facts.
2024.
Facts.
It's now Vinny's team.
Yeah.
Vinny said, I'm not moving from that
I'm not
left wing."
moving from the
Exactly.
left. But I saw.
Exactly.
I don't
So
think
you
it's
go to
Mbappe,
Mbappe, you go to that 9. Mbappe don't want to play 9. So
Nine,
now
he doesn't.
Perez got a problem.
Exactly.
Yes.
Who are you going to pick out of your
No,
two
No, but
spots?
they're
always
saying
gonna
apparently
be this
Perez
problem,
said he's
though.
going to prioritize Mbappe over Vinny in that position.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, that's,
I don't
never
like
gonna
how the way
happen.
they
That is
signed,
never
they
gonna
put
happen.
Bellingham to the side. Bellingham carried them last season.
Yes.
And how they even behaved about this whole Ballon d'Or stuff. Fine, you can have your
Exactly.
opinion. Vinny deserved to win it or whatever, but I think they behave. You're probably the biggest club in the world. They behave
Terrible.
like kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very entitled.
Exactly.
Child,
But
even
even them not
Ancelotti's
going.
story. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
that
it.
was
And
just
bro,
mad.
said thanks to Vinny and
Where's Bellingham?
Carvajal.
Where's
Bellingham.
Bellingham?
It's too many cooks in the kitchen.
I was
So
thinking
You
that.
Yeah.
know Real Madrid though, like when everyone goes, it's Mbappe. It's deeper than Mbappe. I don't think Mbappe is like the biggest issue. I think there's like three bigger issues before Mbappe with the team, innit?
what do you think?
Like they didn't replace Toni Kroos.
That's a big
That's
Yeah.
the biggest one.
That's a big
Tchouameni is exposed big
Carvajal
time,
has
bro.
got
ACL.
ACL.
Yeah.
They ain't got a backup right back because they're playing
Vasquez,
Vasquez.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Nacho left.
And then Nacho left.
Yeah.
They missed out on Euro in the summer, so they didn't get centre back. Left back, you can argue like
I think Alaba's injured, so I just got Mendy now.
Yeah.
you could argue that they should have got Davies last year, but they didn't. They want to wait for him to be a free agent. So you combine all those issues, and then obviously losing the midfielder like Toni Kroos in it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll have the debates about where he ranks another day in it, but
Nah,
listen.
big problem still.
I'll get into that one another day where he ranks in it. Cause
Yeah,
guys ain't like what I might say in it. But when you lose like a midfielder like him, and then obviously you're adding another attacker in Mbappe to the fold, you just lose an
His
element
work
of
off the ball
control.
is terrible.
You lose a massive
do.
element of control in it. And now when I'm looking at them set up now, it's just like, well, it's not working out for Bellingham right now. It's not working out for Mbappe right now, and it's not working out. Vinicius is still playing well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
he's
lie.
still
He's still-
playing, yeah.
Someone's gonna have to sacrifice their ego.
He's still performing. It's just like, well, they got all these issues, but I think Ancelotti, he's the one manager you can trust to turn it around in the second half of the season.
Did you not see Henri's analysis on that?
Yeah, I saw it still.
Yeah.
I think I saw
But I
it.
still
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
Ancelotti to turn this around.
Nah,
innit?
I do still.
This is Ancelotti. we're talking
Why do you think City are in a slump?
Your question was which one's more concerning?
Yeah, like
Be
but-
scared about City. Be scared.
Why?
Because bro, their
Yeah,
manager-
yeah. Let me. What do you guys
Exactly.
think
No,
of
but I
City's?
don't-
Like,
I
do you
don't-
think it's a concern where, like, obviously they're probably gonna come back, but do you think
Once it hits February,
No, but I can't lie.
they're gonna turn it around for no reason. They give you false hope.
Yeah.
They're slow starting. Once it hits February,
To simply answer your
That's
question,
it,
you
bro.
probably
I'm not
have to
worried
say
about
Real
City,
Madrid
man.
though, because we see Man City have like their little crisis and then
always
go and win the league. innit?
Exactly.
Pep does this on purpose. I feel like
With Real Madrid,
Yeah, but against what do you call it? Sporting. They lost 5-1.
4-1.
4-1.
You don't watch that first half, by the way.
Nah.
It could have been 3.
It could have been.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
it could
the
have been.
thing,
Yeah, they
I'm
left
not-
could've
us a
been.
lot
when I
of
see Man
chances.
City, it's like, people going on.
Make sure you like and
crisis,
subscribe.
They lost 3 in a row. Like one of them was in Champions League. They're still gonna go through in Champions League. Carabao Cup, like them man were all laughing on the bench about Carabao Cup.
They don't
They didn't care. Premier League, like we've seen them come from behind so much more, and then like worst comes to worst, what they go in January, just go splash on their midfielder, get a Rodri replacement. So I don't think Man City are worried
Do you
at all.
lot think that Rodri not being in there does anything?
Nah, I think it's.
I think it
That's
does. I think it
that's
does.
kind of like what I was thinking.
I do
innit,
think
personally,
it's
I think him not being there is a big blow. Like you said, that element of control as well in that
Do you think he
midfield.
deserved this Ballon d'Or?
110%, I do.
Oh, fair.
Listen,
110%.
that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation, innit?
You would have voted for him.
I would have voted for Vinny. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, same.
but I can't take it away from him.
Rodri.
He-
Yeah,
like what can you say about Rodri's performance last season to tell me that he didn't deserve it?
Just to be the antithesis.
Go on.
He wasn't his club's player of the year. He wasn't nominated for Premier League player of the year, PFA
Yeah.
player of the year.
Yeah.
He wasn't a player of the tournament in the Euros.
Nah, he was.
Yes, he was.
He was, by the way.
Player of the tournament.
Yeah,
Wasn't he
got-
player of the
yeah,
tournament?
He,
He
got player of the
was.
tournament, bro.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah, Mal got
He was the player of the tournament.
Oh, no.
He got player of the tournament.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He wasn't a player of the month for any
Yeah.
of the Premier League. So
Okay.
it's like
But do you feel like defensive midfielders come like Rodri nowadays. Like I'm
They don't,
talking,
but
I'm talking assists,
but he
goals, and how consistent
I'm so sorry,
he is.
But I'm always
They're
defensive
overlooked all the
midfielders
time.
should not be winning Ballon d'Ors.
No, see that's the thing.
So
That's
what next
I don't
now? What?
agree with that. I don't agree with
I
that.
agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, so next
I
year,
genuinely don't
next year,
agree with
then go give it to Carvajal then.
No, but fair enough. I understand that.
You're gonna start giving it to
I understand
right.
that.
No, if you're gonna give it to holding midfielders, give it to right backs.
I understand that. I understand your point, bro. I'm not gonna lie. As I said, when I wanted Vinny to win and he didn't win it, I said, so why didn't they give it to Carvalho, who's won more things basically?
Rodri's not even.
But-
if you compare like best holding midfielders of all time, bro, there's
Bro,
guys better
but
than him.
no.
that's not
But
what we're saying.
he's the best in his position. No, you can't tell me any midfielder in the world's better than him. You can't tell me that, bro. And second, if no
Kante
one-
in his prime's better than him.
yeah, but
Now,
that's the
right
thing.
now.
That's the thing,
Okay.
though. That's the thing. At the time when Rodri's won it, now, yeah, you can't say that. Obviously, Vinny could have won it, but he wouldn't have won it by a landslide. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like even like I think you said it last episode. When Benzema won it, you could tell it was clear. It was
Unless
clear
you
and
got a
obvious going to be
clear-cut
Benzema.
winner.
You can't tell me that he doesn't deserve it.
I feel like Madrid done a mistake, like putting all their eggs in the Vinny. But in my opinion, Bellingham had just as an amazing season.
Yeah,
And
I think he
the
did.
the
He
Euros
did.
put him.
He did.
Yeah.
Vinny had a poor copper.
He did.
Yeah, but
he
let's
did.
be-
He
let's-
did.
But
let's
Vinny's
be-
Champions
let's be
League
real,
sort of
though.
thing was-
That Ballon d'Or is
Yeah.
always going to be subjective post Messi, Ronaldo era. innit?
Exactly.
Even in there was
Unless-
Exactly.
Like I said, unless someone has a Benzema caliber season, it is always going to be a debate about who should have got it.
No.
Like
I like that though. I like
if
that.
Vinny won
It's-
I like
exactly,
the
if
controversy
Vinny won it and you
surrounding
asked me
it.
that question, do you feel like he deserved it? I
I
would
like
have
it to
had
be
the same
unanimous,
answer.
though.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't like neither of them didn't deserve it. That's my point that I'm trying to make here.
Fair enough.
And Rodri had an amazing season. When you need him in crunch time, he's clutch. Outside of the box, bang.
It's
You
ridiculous.
can't
tell me he's not clutch.
CDM,
You can't tell me he's not
having a
clutch.
clutch genius.
Exactly.
Bro,
Think
unreal.
about that, bro.
And-
Think about that. He's
until who
Kante
ended
with
it?
goals
Who-
and
who-
assists.
Who ended that?
Move, man.
You said he went 2 years without losing it. So like,
What, Madrid?
no.
You
When
know,
did he
but you
lose?
know when you lose on penalties, it don't count as like a lot. The game don't.
I'm
count
not
as
talking
a-
about that. Who
Oh,
he lost
okay.
to someone in 90 minutes. Who was it?
Fair enough. It was Madrid, but
No, it wasn't Madrid. They lost on penalties.
yeah,
But in
yeah,
90
yeah.
minutes, there
Tell me, bro.
was a team that he lost to.
I don't know.
There was an 18-year-old midfielder who scored in the final.
Lamine.
No,
He's
18-year-old
talking
midfielder.
about how United won.
Oh, United.
Yeah, Kobe Mainoo scored in the FA Cup final.
Was Kobe in the Ballon d'Or list?
That's irrelevant.
Kobe was not in the
What
Ballon d'Or
we
list.
saying about
was he?
City being in a crisis?
Yeah, he was.
I'm
he?
banning it.
He
No, he was.
Yeah,
was he? No, he was in the
ma-
Copa. The
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Copper,
please.
Copper,
You saw
yeah.
Saka and Odegaard there, not Mainoo.
Wait.
No, come on. Let's not,
wait,
it's
not
not the
mainly.
same.
Can we answer the
Not
question now?
mainly.
What are we saying about Man City being in a crisis, though? 'Cause I'm not buying Man City are in a crisis.
They do this every year.
They're not.
They always
They're not
start
in a
slow.
crisis.
There's a
No,
season
Pep will
where
figure it out,
in
man.
December
Yeah.
they were
Pep will
like
figure it
8th or something and they won the league.
So
I think Madrid are in a bigger crisis.
Madrid are in a big-
Madrid are in a way bigger crisis.
But then I still expect them to turn it around.
Nah,
second
I
half of
don't.
the season.
It's-
Madrid are not winning La Liga and they're not winning Champions League.
They're not going to.
I'll tell you that
I don't
for
think
free.
so.
Nah,
I don't
I
think
agree.
I'll tell you that for
I
free.
agree with that.
It's
Barcelona-
hard to make the
Liverpool,
I agree with that.
Liverpool is right now is kind of scary.
Now,
Yeah.
the thing about Liverpool, let me talk.
Yeah.
The thing about Liverpool, is, yeah, if you look at their fixtures, they've got to go everywhere starting this weekend. And people got to go to them as well. But
And where
not
they
gonna
going this
say-
weekend?
They got Villa this weekend.
Home or away?
I think it's home. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it's
It's-
home.
it's
It's
just home.
Anfield. It's
But they still
Anfield.
got to go
Yeah.
to
They've
places
won
like us where we've gone to Newcastle, we've gone to Villa, and we've gone to Spurs. Do you know what I mean? We've had they haven't had those games yet, and I think
They've had two of them in it.
November they do have
A tough
a
run.
tough week. In 1 week they got to go. I think they play Spurs, and then they got the Merseyside derby away and things like that.
They got
So-
Madrid.
They play City as well.
Yeah.
At home, though.
Yeah.
So it's all these tough games coming up, and I feel like after losing to Newcastle, if it was City 7 points ahead, I'll be like, but I
Yeah.
feel like we can catch Liverpool.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
because we have
agree
last
and I
season
don't
and evidence,
agree.
innit?
Not even that. Not even. I
Everyone's
just watched
looking
them.
back at last season thinking like, Liverpool. But I think the thing is though, I think Slot's like not gonna lack at all.
He's
But
not.
the thing is,
He's not.
he's
I'm not
like
gonna
a
lie. I'm a
two.
bit scared about Liverpool. I'll be real with
Because
you.
I feel
bet, me
like
too.
when you watch, I think loads of people have said it here. When you watch Liverpool, the first half they just spend like
Second half.
Yeah,
they flipped
second
it.
half
Yeah,
is when
they
they
did.
come back.
half,
yeah.
Slot is
And
like,
boom.
I'm gonna pre.
Like,
You know
if
what
the
the
in-game
second half, I'm
changes,
gonna come
the
through.
subs,
If
That's
they
what I
go,
mean.
did.
if they
Smart
go
will teach
forward, they're not losing that
He's a
league,
good
bro.
coach, you know.
He is
a
a
very
good
good
coach.
coach,
I've got to
He
give it
is.
to him. He's
He is.
amazing.
He
You see,
is.
when you watch these games, like I watched the Brighton game, the other day, and like you said, the first half, listen, Brighton passed them off the park.
Yeah.
And another
First
day,
half, he's analysing you.
Yeah, but
First half, he's
it's
analysing
only
you.
so far that
Second
could-
half,
Yeah.
it could have been 3-0 to Brighton.
yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
But then we've
Yeah.
seen Brighton do that to teams how many times?
Exactly.
Dominate them.
You,
play them
you
all.
get those type of games,
No.
man. I'm
think
still
they've
scared
had a
about
few.
them. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna lie. Konate's playing the best football he's played.
That partnership
In
is
a
mad, man.
very,
Let's
I'm
go
not
back
gonna
now.
lie to you. I'm
my
scared
opinion.
about Liverpool.
Well, Konate,
Yeah,
Van Dijk.
Over Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah, right
At
now,
the
right
moment,
now,
at the moment,
Gabriel
in my
Saliba
opinion,
ain't
at the
playing like
moment.
as the best in the
Because think about it like this:
Yeah.
last season they were the best. We had like the least defensive leaks last year or something. This year, like we're conceding every single game. Liverpool are the ones that's holding it down right now, man. I think Konate, he is the key player in my opinion, man. As soon as any striker gets there, he's bodying them off the ball every single time.
I can't
He's
lie.
too
The way
much.
he
Don't
bodied
do that.
Martinelli, I saw
Konate,
he's too
PTSD from
much.
that. The way he bodied him,
the way he
bye.
defends like the wide areas, Konate, yeah.
Like Trent can push up and do whatever he
The
needs
way
to
he
do.
defends the wide
like-
areas of the pitch
Yeah.
is mental.
Bro, Martinelli said that.
No, but
Hey, Martinelli said
Bro, he ate Martinelli for breakfast, bro.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
He's
Aye,
massive, you know, Konate.
That guy's
He's
a
massive.
big boy.
Massive.
He's a
Massive.
big boy.
Yeah, he's massive, bro.
Bro,
you know, I don't know if any of you man have been Barcelona, innit? There's a club called Soccer here in Barcelona, and it's got like the warmest bodyguards you'll ever see here. Konate here.
Fit right
Them man will
in,
look
bro.
nothing compared to Konate, man.
Bro, that guy
if
is
I
a
had to go up
beast.
against Konate, man, forget it.
Think
You
about
see-
it like
you see,
this.
France got Konate and Saliba long
yeah,
day.
bro. When Trent is pushing up and stuff like that, he's safe because Konate is there, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know
100%.
what I'm trying to say? And that's how they're building even more creativity in that team. It's dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, they're dangerous.
But I think Konate's even gone up a level as like a defender.
Yeah, he has,
Because
man. He
even
stepped
last-
up his game
even
big
last
time, man.
season, 'cause I remember when Liverpool played Arsenal at the Emirates last season, and
Yeah.
Konate was like someone you could like get out maybe as potential weakness.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking it's like more focused, more concentrated.
cut the clumsiness,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Cut that shit
Like,
out,
that's
bro.
what was
his
catching
decision
me out.
making's better.
Yeah.
Is it like more instinctive? I'm thinking like right now, it's just looking incredible.
If they do go on to win the league, it's because of them.
If they go on to win
Yeah,
the league,
facts.
I think Arsenal got to look
facts.
at Arteta and be like, this guy's coming year one. He has beaten Pep to no matter what state you think Man City are in. He's beaten Pep to the league. I think Arsenal got to evaluate the whole
Can I say
Arteta
something?
situation.
Facts.
Can I say something
If
to
Slot
counter
wins
that?
the league
Facts.
this
Can
year,
I say something
Facts.
to that? Slot has come into a machine that's already working. The foundation
Yeah,
he's
but-
found.
Yeah, the
No,
foundation
I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing
He had
that.
to
I'll be
oil the
real.
machine. The
No,
machine was
not
he
much,
did.
though. He hasn't had to do
but
much.
you see,
No.
not
The
much.
reason
think
why
he's
I'm not
having
hearing
much,
that, bro,
yeah.
is because it's based on his strategy as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, coming into a
With
team.
seasoned players.
Yeah, bro, but think about it like this. They're not going to be
put it
still
this way,
playing
put it this
clock
way.
ball.
He's
They're
made
going to be
zero.
adapting
He's
to
made
different
like zero
strategies.
signings technically because Chiesa hasn't contributed. So you're telling me he's made zero signings, come in, took them from third to a league title.
No, what
And
I'm-
we
what I'm
shouldn't
saying-
look
what
at
I'm
our
saying-
manager
what I'm-
and be like,
No, we
what
shouldn't
are
look.
you doing here?
Exactly.
Look, but here's
Facts,
why
bro,
for me.
facts.
Here's why for me. This is a big season for Arteta. Not just the league, but he needs to focus on every competition.
Oh,
And
listen,
take it
listen.
100%
Not
seriously.
as much as like we had this conversation last week. As much as like I want a League Cup win to just establish the winning mentality in it, because you need to be winning in it. No Arsenal fan is looking at Arteta as a guy to go get League Cups and FA Cups. We're looking at him to go get the Premier
That's
League
what-
Why though?
and potentially
Why-
a first
why?
Champions
Yeah,
League.
why?
Because he done that. He's made you do that.
Yeah, but
he
he's
didn't do
okay.
that.
No,
at
but
the start.
No,
he's,
but
he's made us do that. No,
Yeah.
but when we moved on from Wenger, that's the reason why we moved on
Exactly.
from Wenger.
Oh, please.
We
Facts. No, it's the truth
facts.
though. Because he won the
Wenger-
FA Cup the season before. The season before he
You know
left,
what I mean?
he won the FA Cup. We
Arsenal
don't
are known for like winning Prem
exactly,
and
but we
Champions
want to
League.
be
No,
known
but
for
we-
that.
no,
though.
but
That's
we're
the whole
sleeping- we're
point.
sleeping
The whole
gi-
point
we're-
is to
listen,
know. It's to
listen,
win those
we're sleeping
trophies, bro.
giant. We've woken up somewhat, and Arteta he gets credit for the rebuild.
All right,
Yeah, of
guys.
course.
I
Go on,
will
Shan.
not give him credit for the rebuild.
Go on, Shan.
but
Guys,
trophies need
Go
to
on,
come.
go on, go on.
Listen, yeah. All right, quick question. I just want a yes or no from everyone. Do you like the new Champions League format?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I do, you know. I don't think I do.
Why?
Wait. Can you answer?
Yeah.
I want to hear why, by the way.
Oh, what? New Champions League format?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I love it still. Fam.
All right, and why do you not like it too tough?
I don't know, man. Like it's just not sitting right with me, man. I'll be real. I haven't got like a specific
reason.
reason.
You know
I
what it
just
is?
not really fucking
He
with
got
it.
a reason. He wants to get GBG on Inter. He don't like the fact. He don't like the fact Inter just slapped us.
know what?
I'm pissed.
And
I'm
he's
not
gone right now. That's what it is.
After yesterday's game, yeah, Robbie Lau has gone on AFTV and said, "Yo, this format is dead because we can't get it back at the Emirates."
Yeah.
True that.
But-
True that.
To me, that don't really matter because it's the same way PSG could think that about us.
Yeah,
Nah,
and come back and
he
do the
didn't
same
go to
thing.
PSG, innit? But I think
I'm not even thinking
I
about
think that should
PSG,
make you
bro.
turn
I
up
like it
even
because
more.
anyone can
You're
play
only- you're only
anyone.
playing here.
I don't even know who's playing who. I just choose
on
the
the
like,
TV.
who's playing who. So that shit, yeah,
Yeah.
You
Do you know what?
guys
That aspect of it is
Not
cool,
in
yeah,
this
but
year.
why we
That's
not
why you're
doing
that age.
Bro, I've
No,
seen
no,
Aston
I
Villa
hear
top of the Champions League.
I
I'm
hear
like,
that.
yo.
No, I hear that, yeah. But my thing is, why are we only doing at one end and not the other
I
end?
hear. I
That
can't
doesn't
lie.
make sense to me.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
have
hear
to know
what
the
you're saying,
answer
but-
That
to
doesn't
that,
make
but
sense
we
to me.
No, I hear
unfortunately
you.
got to wrap it up.
We got to wrap up.
We got to wrap
Go on,
up.
Shan.
But
That don't make
guys,
sense to
thank
me.
you so much for
You have to
coming.
make group stage
Thank you,
exciting,
Rael.
innit?
I hope you
You
enjoyed
have to.
being on the pod
Fair
today.
enough, I guess.
We'd love to have you back. Yeah, guys. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and
Yes,
turn
sir.
on the bell button.
Make sure.
If you want to be on the show, make sure you drop us an email, guys. Wait. If you want to face AK in them games and beat him to the punch, please drop us an email. Thanks, guys.